Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on the Mindcrack server. So I just want to let you know that I am doing a post commentary right now. I recorded some footage that you guys are watching right now. I am not able to hear because I was really bored. I wanted to listen to some music, and I listened to the new Kid Cudi album while recording this. And I didn't realize that halfway through, for some reason, one of my videos I was editing kind of went through, and so it kind of ruined the audio. So if I don't find any good music or anything, like something free, I hope you guys don't get too awkward with the noise. But yeah, I just want to quickly say thank you guys so very much. You guys have just blown my mind over the past almost 2 years that I've been doing YouTube. And I am now past 300,000 subscribers, and honestly, I cannot be here quite literally without your guys' support, and it honestly means the world to me. And I just want to say thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy what I'm doing because I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it as well. And just thank you guys. And so as a little, I mean, I've done these before, but I haven't done one in a long time. So I figured that the best way to, you know, celebrate 300,000 is to get you guys to ask me some questions. And on Facebook, I asked for your guys' questions, which also redirects to Twitter, and then Twitter redirects to Facebook. So if you guys don't follow me on Facebook or Twitter, and you guys want to do these things in the future, you guys will have to follow me, unfortunately. You don't have to. I'm just saying that because that's where I put it, and a lot of people might be like, hey, what, why, where is it? And then it's not a way for me to advertise. I'm not like that. It's just, you know, I wanted to do a little Q&A. So, and Connor wants to know, how do you feel towards the copying argument on YouTube? For example, UHC, the Mindcrack server, etc., taking that idea. Well, for the Mindcrack, there's I really have no say in it. I will say that the Mindcrack name is trademarked, but for people doing things like UHC, you can't really trademark that or anything like that. If you did, you'd probably be a dick butt. But basically, I really don't care. I don't mind if people do it as long as they give people the credit who created it. You know, it's the same with like DVZ. A lot of people, for some reason, like to steal that idea and charge people. And that is the bad thing to do, is charge people for playing your game that you didn't even create. So, Jack wants to know if I've ever visited the UK, and that is, I did. I went there for Minecon, and I went to, well, obviously first Paris because that's where Minecon was, and then I went to London, and I want to go back. I'm hoping I can go back either this year or next year. Probably next year because we just got a puppy, and you guys will see a video at that at the end. I want you guys to see that. It's a little cute, funny video. But Shane wants to know, what's your favorite place in BC? I'd have to say, honestly, where I live is because it's so quiet. And Vancouver, I don't like Vancouver. Everyone drives so aggressively there, and people seem to be jerks on the road, and I just don't like that. Jacob wants to know if I like chicken nuggets. I absolutely do. Patrick wants to know, do you play SWTOR, Star Wars, The Old Republic? And no, I have not, and I don't think I will. So yeah, the Star Wars games aren't really my forte. I don't play any Star Wars games. I don't even know much about Star Wars. I know you guys can probably hear me, but oh my god. Okay, so Ben wants to know, if you could play only one video game for the rest of your life, what would it be? And you can't say Minecraft. Am I allowed to play online? If online, I'd probably get Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I'm in love with that game right now, so I'm really wanting to play that. But I'd have to say probably Ocarina of Time. That game is just amazing. I can't put it down. I even bought it 3DS just to play it. So yeah, definitely Ocarina of Time. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? I've already been there. I've always wanted to check out London when I was a kid, and that's the place I checked out. I might have to do a two-parter for this because this is redonkulous. Ryan wants to know, what do you wipe? Do you prefer to ball the paper up or neatly fold it? That is a TMI question, but neatly folded. Who balls it up? That's weird. Willie wants to know, how did you meet Andrea? Congrats to the soon-to-be married couple. I've talked about it before. I met my girlfriend at my old work. We were talking about World of Warcraft, and that sparked a conversation between us because we both played the game at the time, and we, you know, added each other on the friendship on World of Warcraft, and we eventually started hanging out even more in real life. So yeah. Samuel wants to know, how often do you turn off your computer? Only when I go away on trips, mainly because I'm mostly rendering whenever I go to sleep, so my computer's basically on all the time, and I wish I could turn it off, but I can't. Donald wants to know, have you ever wanted a different lifestyle instead of a YouTube career? Not really. I've always wanted to do something in the media, and you know, I guess YouTube is considered media because you do reach out to a big audience online. But after this, I know YouTube won't last forever, and if it does, that would be a miracle and a dream come true. But just something to do with the television, or online or not online communications, but like just something with like either TV, radio, or movies, or just something. I don't know. It's what I love. So Tyler wants to know, pause. At what point did you think Andrea was the one? I've known for a long time. I just was really poor for the longest time, and I was never able to afford a ring. So, but yeah, once I wanted to propose on December 21st, 2012, because it's the end of the world and I wanted like a new beginning, but I just couldn't contain it. I had to propose to her on the 18th of December of 2012. So yeah, Antoine says, will you ever grow your hair long again? I'm actually kind of in the process of it. It's not that I'm wanting to, it's just I'm lazy and I keep forgetting to shave my hair, because shaving your hair takes a while, because yeah. How much can you pitch the word beef? Pitch? Beef, 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 beef. I don't know. What does that even mean? Michaelis? Oh god. Alexander wants to know, would you consider doing an LP of Silent Hill 3 as well with Andrea? That'd probably be up to her. I'm down for doing more with her, but we really haven't had the time. We've been quite busy, so. When do you plan on stopping, Tom wants to know. No time soon, as long as I'm continuing the way I'm going right now. I don't think I'll see myself stopping anytime soon, so keep on watching if you want me to keep going. So Hans wants to know, if fans wanted to play with you or get in contact with you, Skype, how would that be possible? I don't accept anyone on Skype, mainly because there is a security flaw which allows people to get your IP address. But if you do want to get in contact with me, honestly, the best way, like I said at the beginning of the video, was to either go on Facebook, add me on that, or on Twitter. So that's the best way to get a hold of me. What's your favorite game? I've talked about this. Devin wants to know, and it is Zelda Ocarina of Time. Ethan asks, pause, do you think a bunch of your fans could play a big game of Minecraft on the Mindcrack server? Probably not, because that would entail us giving out the IP address, and DDoSing would probably happen, and that's bad news bears. Ben wants to know, if you could create any mod for Minecraft, what would be and why? Wasteland, but obviously the guys over at shotbow.net, Highlife, TTU, and Laser have created that, and hopefully you guys will check that out there. And it wants to know, did you have any hobbies before YouTube? Just gaming. Gaming has been my hobby for as long as I can remember, so yeah. Jacob wants to know, what's your favorite anime/TV series? I don't watch anime, but right now my favorite TV series would have to be Modern Family. I downloaded that when I went on my trip on Cuba, or to Cuba, and ever since then I can't stop watching it, and I caught up in like less than a month, and that's 4 seasons. Joey wants to know, if you had to choose to eat peanut butter off of Michael Jackson or Morgan Freeman, who'd it be? Morgan Freeman, as long as he commentates over it. So I at least get this asked every Q&A, and it's how I came up with my name, PauseUnpause, and mainly because I chose that name because in games you can pause and unpause, and back then, like on the SNES, there's no way to save, so that's all you could do is pause your game and then unpause it, and that's basically where I came from it. What drives you to record games? Honestly, it's the positive attitude and the support that I get from you guys that keeps me going. Honestly, it sounds corny, but I'm speaking from like the bottom of my heart, and I truly do mean that. So Daniel wants to know, what is your favorite series you have done on your channel so far? And honestly, I'd have to say Mirror's Edge. That game blew me away, and I was super excited to see the positive response that I got from that. And Lego comes in second because, again, didn't anticipate that many people to enjoy that series. Rowan wants to know what's your favorite collab you've done, and I'd have to say it's anything in the UHC series, because everyone gets along so well in the Mindcrack server, and I just think that when we actually, you know, sit in one call, we all have great chemistry in that. So honestly, UHC, even though, you know, there's more than one collab there. Jackson wants to know, does YouTube comments still get to you as much as you said they did before? If not, what has changed? They never really got to me, but there are days where, you know, you just don't feel as positive as you did the other day, and sometimes you read those comments and then they get under your skin, but that doesn't happen very often, so nothing really has changed. It's just I tend to ignore some comments now more so than anything, I guess. Mike wants to know, are you ever going to have a meetup in Vancouver? And yes, I am. I am actually in the process of talking with Juice-Strong, and we're going to try and work out something for May, so keep your eyes out for that video that I'll be posting, and hopefully you guys will be able to meet me in Vancouver. Jonathan wants to know, what is your favorite flavor of chips? Right now there is this new Doritos flavor that came out. It's like Inferno. It's this really spicy chip. It's not really that spicy, but I just love the taste of it. It's amazing. Joe wants to know, what is your favorite part about Minecon? I remember you, Joe. You did that interview with us, so hello. I'd have to say it's just meeting everyone, like the people who watch us. It really puts everything in perspective, and it's kind of weird to think that, hey, people are actually here to see us because they enjoy our content, and that kind of blows my mind that I'm traveling from Canada to Paris, and then, yeah. Elias wants to know, have you ever saved anyone's life? No, but I did have to do, not CPR, but I did have to perform first aid at my drilling job. This really long story, yada, yada, yada. My friend gets a big gash in his leg, and we were in a fly-in rig, and basically the phone, the satellite phone, was not working, so unfortunately we had to wait until they came in. Luckily it wasn't life serious, but we did have to get driven out and get stitches, and I quit my job because of that, because of how dangerous it was and how the lack of, what's the word? I can't think of it, but basically irresponsible it was to have a phone that doesn't work. Have you ever gone through any life-changing events? There's a lot of people who are asking a lot of different questions. I'm trying to skip over some who ask more than one to try and get everyone in, but basically YouTube has been life-changing, because without YouTube I wouldn't even be where I am, because it's ridiculous. That's all I can say, is just YouTube is insane and it's changed my life so much. Lee wants to know, are you an atheist? I don't want to sound like a douche by saying I'm an agnostic, but I think there is something bigger than us out there, but I don't believe in any religious god or anything like that you know, is brought up right now, and I'm not going to talk about that because that is a super duper taboo topic to talk about on YouTube, and I'm going to not do that. Milby wants to know, I got shouted out for putting this on Twitter. I ask again, was it your left? Was it you that left the shit on the bed? It was not me, Milby. When I shit on your chest, and I make sure that you clean it up afterwards. Oh. That's not cool. What? Isaac wants to know, why do you normally collaborate with a small number of specific Mindcrack members and not a wide variety of them? Is it just scheduling issues? I'm not talking about server-wide collabs, just small group works. Yeah, typically it is a lot of schedule, because I mean there's Mindcrackers literally all over the world in different time zones, and it's super hard to do it. I mean, like with Anders, I have to wake up like super early, more early than I'd like to just record the Arma 2 Wasteland series. So yeah, mostly it honestly is it's definitely scheduling issues. Joseph wants to know, what date are you born? He says for him it's August 16th. For me it is April 24th, so it's coming up this week. Oh god, I'm gonna be 25 now. It's gonna be so gross. Lee wants to know, are you engaged with, or are you and Andrea engaged? And yes, I am. We've been engaged for a couple months now. We haven't set a date for our wedding yet, so that's coming up soon. So I guess I'll tell you guys when I'm getting married, because I've been telling you guys everything, right? So How old are you and Andrea? Andrea is 28 right now, and I'll be 25 on April 24th there. So, Nils wants to know, what is your opinion on 3DS? I love it, but there's not many games that are out for it, and if they are, they're really directed at kids. So there's too much kids games. You know, they should try to incorporate more adult stuff in that. But hey, you can't win them all, right? Matt wants to know, what is your favorite color and why? And purple, because it's badass. I honestly have no reason why I love purple, but I just love purple. So yeah. Adam wants to know, he says, do your best Australian, Swedish, and English accent. Well, you guys have already heard my English. It sounds pretty much like the Australian, and I do not know how to do an Australian or a Swedish accent. I guess this will be the attempt for the Australian. Welcome to the world down under. I don't know how to do it. God damn it. Joe wants to know what your favorite movie is, and I've already explained this many times, and I always get made fun of, especially by Good, and that's Zach Braff's movie with Natalie Portman, and that is Garden State. So yeah, Lucas wants to know, what was your favorite Vex map, and that was Black Desert 1, because that is what really got me playing Minecraft again, mainly because it had that linear goal, and because I wasn't anticipating it, and because of that map, I actually met the creator of Vex himself, and I'd like to call him a friend of mine, so... yeah, Gile, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, or Gile? I don't know if they're Swedish or something, but he wants to know where'd I get the name PauseUnpause. I've already answered that, but he wants to know what your reaction was when you got invited to Mindcrack. It sounds a bit weird, but I was more excited when Good followed me and subscribed to me on YouTube because I played his map. And I was actually sitting at a Starbucks, and I was like, I was super, super excited, to the point where I was like, Andrea, the creator of the map that I'm playing, he subscribed to me, and he liked my video and all that. And then, of course, you know, a couple weeks later, he asked if I'd like to join the Minecraft server. And I was excited. I mean, I got to. It's a Minecraft server. How could you not be excited to go into it? Except it was really awkward because Good was the only person I followed back then on the Minecraft server. I didn't know Badge or Beef or anything like that. And it sounds weird, but I found Good because it's 404 series, and that's basically what got me into him there. So, if you were in a zombie apocalypse, where would you hide, and what weapon? Wait. If you were in a zombie apocalypse, where would you hide, and what you weapon be? I assume your weapon be. My weapon would be obviously either you need a blunt object for one. So you need like a baseball bat with nails for sure. For sure, because the nails would puncture the brain. But shotgun mainly because in really close situations, that gun is amazing. So yeah, I don't know. It depends on what situation and scenario you're in, right? So I don't know. Brent wants to know, did you have a V8 today? No. No, I did not. Lisa wants to know, do you enjoy yodeling? No. Why would I enjoy? Who enjoys yodeling? Who sits there and enjoys a legitimate yodel? I don't think anyone does. AXL? Oh god, I'm probably pronouncing. If I'm pronouncing you guys' names incorrectly, I do apologize. I am so terrible at this type of stuff. But I don't even know if that's a boy or girl. I could click on the image. Let me quickly click on the image. It's a guy. Okay, because the only reason I didn't want to sound rude, but there's a girl that I used to go to school with before. Her name was Axel. And the only difference was there was an E in the name, and that was a girl. So I'm not saying that to be mean. I just wanted to make sure that. Oh God, you guys are making fun of me now, aren't you? But Axel, I'm just gonna call you A. A wanted to know, what kind of instrument would you like to play? And honestly, for the longest time, I've always wanted to mix and do just DJ. Like a scratch table and everything. I've been listening to a lot of electronic music since I was really, really young. So, and it's weird because there's one Christmas where I asked for a turntable because I wanted to learn how to scratch and everything. And of course, I was living up in Yellowknife at the time, and the guy working at the store said that no one really does that type of stuff, and influenced my parents to buy me a guitar instead. And I never really played the guitar, but it was funny because last year when I was living in Winnipeg, we were watching, I forget what it was, but there's like this electronic group up there. But my dad apologized for never getting me the turntable, and it was kind of a touching moment. So yeah, if I could, that is definitely the instrument I would definitely like to pick up. I've done some mixing like with virtual DJ, but it's not the same. Freddie wants to know, how'd you get on the Mindcrack server? Well, in Good's, like how Good described how I got on there, he basically said I was so dumb and bad at the game that he just had to have me on the freaking Mindcrack server. And once I heard that, I was like, oh, I am pretty bad at this game. Oh god. Lachlan, Lachlan? Oh god, I'm sorry. How do you deal with all the hate? Honestly, it's kind of gotten to the point where, you know, there's a lot of sorry, I'm just wiping some crumbs off my mouse pad. It's gotten to the point where basically the best way to deal with like hate is just ignore it. Don't even comment back at anyone, or just brush it off, man. Don't worry about it. It's just some words typed out through a keyboard, through some kid who thinks they're tough. They may be tough in real life, but you know, it's just, don't let words hurt you, basically is the point. But you know, it's gotten to the point where I ignore a lot of comments now, because I just, reading them sometimes is bad news bears, and the best way is just to ignore it, like I said, and just don't ever fight anyone online with your words. So yeah, Michael and various other people want to know what your best tip for new YouTubers is. I always say this, and I don't understand why it always gets asked, because I've always thought that everyone else has the same kind of mindset that I do, is just have fun. Like, I mean, I never got to 300K by forcing myself to do something I didn't like. I mean, I've stopped series because I didn't like them, and honestly, because at that point I feel like it's a job, right? And you don't want to do a job that you hate, so why continue doing a game you hate? So just choose games that you want to have fun with. Don't play games to try and get popular, or don't start YouTube with the mindset that, hey, I'm gonna become popular and I can get money and all that. And because I never had that mindset, I just did this as a hobby to fulfill some empty space and to make myself less bored at home. And I don't know how to. That's the best tip I could just give, is just have fun, enjoy yourself, you know, because people pick up on that. And like I said, I just want to thank you guys. It's weird to think that, you know, 2 years ago I started off with 0 subscribers, and here I am, 300,000. So I just want to thank you guys. Sean wants to know, what is your favorite drink? Right now, I'm kind of addicted to these Rockstar Super Sours, and it's the green apple flavor. I was actually good kicking the energy drinks, and then all of a sudden I tried one of them. I was like, holy crap, that's new, and I love apple. And oh my god, it's so good. It reminds me of this drink that came out a while ago. It's like this crushed apple. And so yeah, I love apple in freaking carbonated form. It's so delicious. Domangoj, Domagoj. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. He wants to know what my real name is. My real name is Alex. I'm pretty sure everyone else knows that. But hey, well, I guess not everyone. There might be some people who are new here. So, let's see. Jordan wants to know, would you rather be American or Canadian? I'm gonna stick with my Canadian. I like my free healthcare. It sucks that we gotta wait like 5 hours just to get in, but at the same time, it beats paying like $1,000 bill. I'd rather do that. So, my friend Joey wants to know why I'm a bitch. Because you're the bitch. You're the one who said you're gonna move out here, and yet you aren't even here yet. We'll see you in May, my friend. And of course, people thought that because he put that on the question. He's like, "Why are you a bitch?" You know, on my YouTube page, and some people thought he was. I guess people don't know him. They know him as Lakers fan 11888. So when's the next DVZ? DVZ started again. It's not going to be as consistent, you know, it's not going to be like every other day. Rob doesn't stream it all the time, and there's some details I don't want to reveal yet, but you guys definitely want to be on the lookout for my YouTube channel, because I'll be making a announcement here fairly soon that I'm pretty sure you guys would like. Carrie wants to know, do you think you would ever do a weekly or monthly video with Andrea again? She's awesome as well as you. Oh, thank you. It's just, I know we did AAA Monday. I do miss that. And I think I might bring it back, especially with my new way of playing Minecraft right now, where I'm trying to get back to 0-0, but I have to do certain goals and also have to go into every single cave and everything. But I also would like to do other series with her. I mean, we did the cave, we did the Mario, and I'm just having trouble finding a good game that I know she'll like, because she's very, very picky with her games, and so she won't do Minecraft. So guys, don't ever suggest Minecraft to her. She will not want to play with it. That sounded gross. Play it. Preston wants to know, how many channels do I have? I have one, or I have two. I have this one and the one that I kind of watch controversial stuff, like, you know, well, not controversial, but things that most people wouldn't want to watch, like, you know, gay rights movements and legalizing marijuana. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. Too controversial. Let's see. I'm trying to find more that aren't the same. Ah, here's a good one. If Beef asked you on a date, what would you say? What would you do? I'd probably faint on the spot, awake maybe like several minutes later, and just dance around with so much joy and happiness that Beef finally had the courage to ask me out. And then we'd go and have delicious steak, finish it off with some movie, go out for some coffee, and not at a coffee shop. I'll be going upstairs to have some coffee. You guys know what I mean. Gross. I think that's it. Like, there's a lot of... I'm probably missing out. I didn't do the proper thing of... Because there's like 300, so I was going down the list, and I had to take a break, and then I had to reload my freaking Facebook page, and then I reset where I was. But don't worry, I'll be doing another Q&A video here. Well, not too soon, but if you guys didn't get your questions answered, I do apologize. There's like 300 questions asked there and everything, so I'll probably do a Twitter one. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter and, you know, get that tweet, I'll do one later on. I'll tweet it out, obviously, so don't be asking me questions right now. But I just want to again thank you guys very much for changing my life for the greater, and I just never anticipated to reach 300,000 subscribers, and I just want to thank you guys for, you know, your support. I know some people may only want to watch Minecraft, some people may want to watch other series, but regardless, in total, you guys are here to support me, and I just want to thank you guys very much. You guys are amazing. I love you all. I wish I could thank every single one of you individually with a hug and a kiss, ladies. No, that's gross. Don't do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk with you guys later. And here is a video of my dog. Yep, being scared by another dog. I'll talk with you guys later. Peace out, Girl Scouts.